Alright, so I decided to do a little sort of first time devlog here, just kind of show off all the features that I have running in the game right now. Yeah, so I've shown a couple videos of just the gameplay, but I figured let's go a little more in depth to what's actually going on here. So first off, you can see that it's kind of cool. The sprites have real-time shadows. You can see that the lights there are casting shadows. There's still a little bit of work to do. You can see it gets cut off a little bit there. It doesn't go straight to the feet. So a little bit of work there to do. But I think it looks really cool. One other thing is if you go outside, the world is very... the textures are not great, but that's just placeholder stuff. But if you go outside, you know, the sun... it's coming from one direction, so that's the directional light, and these are point lights. So they're giving a bit more of a moody vibe. There's no actual lights there yet, like models, but there is lights. Another really cool thing about this is if I quickly change the sun so it goes down, so it's kind of like nighttime now. You can really start to see some of the lighting effects. So like when you walk by the window here, you see the light from inside is casting through the window, which is really cool, and the shadows cast on the pavement there. I think it's a really cool touch, and I really like that. You can hear the town track, or like the shop is closed track in the background there. That's an original. Alright, so yeah, what else? We have our menu. Very basic right now. It only has the backpack where you can look at all your items. These items are added to the backpack at the game start right now. They're not added and removed when we actually do buying and selling at the moment. That's going to be sort of the next thing I work on. Yeah, so we've got the backpack there. We've got an equipment menu, which does absolutely nothing. And we have a status menu, which again does absolutely nothing. Just some placeholder stuff. Was working on menus, and that's as far as I got there. So the glossary, the calendar system does nothing at the moment. But yeah, let's get into it. So there's a bug right now I'm kind of dealing with where if you come in here from the side, you go sideways. So I'm just gonna like approach it and go up. Oh, didn't work. It's gameplay. There we go. So if I were to start the shop, I would be looking to the left. This is kind of weird. Anyways, let's just go with it. All right, so we're starting. All the NPCs right now are that girl. And the reason is I just did a bunch of work on the buying and selling. And you'll see in a second. So I have it working with one NPC, and now that it's all kind of working, I can scale it up to the other two that I have currently. All right. Yeah, so it looks like she wants to buy something. She wants to buy a potion. So we can go through our list here. We definitely want to give her a potion. Nothing too expensive. So all the NPCs have what I'm calling cash on hand, which is their maximum spending. So regardless of what the percentages you set, they have a certain limit that they can spend, so you can't go over that. So we're going to give her a sort of cheaper potion here, which is the health potion. And then now you can select what your offer is, how much you're actually going to sell this item for. And of course, this is a game about capitalism. You want to sell high and buy low. So we don't want to go too low here. Like we can sell it for 50% if we want, but we're actually losing money. So we want to mark it up a little bit. Right, so I would say maybe 135 is a good number. Yeah, so the base cost of the item is 250. We're marking it up an additional 35%, so for 338 there. Let's see what she says. Yep, great. She liked that. I got some experience, got some money, and she seems happy. Let's see what's coming up. All right, so this is something that I've been working on, which is buying and selling. So she wants to sell a piece of armor. So we don't get the item selection because she's just saying, hey, I have this armor. What do you want to buy it for? So again, buy low, sell high, right? So we're gonna give ourselves a nice little discount here. But I guess I could just go 50%, be pretty safe. But I want to show that I actually just recently implemented something where you can haggle. So we're gonna go for 20%, which is too low. I think that's way too low. Maybe like 23. Okay, so I went a little bit too low. She says you're mean, and she just leaves. She doesn't want anything to do with us. I'll do it on this one. I'll show you. So she wants to buy something, it looks like. Yep, she wants to buy another potion. So let's go for, yeah, we'll do this one again, but we're going to go to 200%, which is pretty expensive. I think most people wouldn't be very happy with their items being marked up 200%. So let's see what she says. Isn't that a little expensive? Yes, I agree. But because it wasn't too egregious, we actually get a second chance to haggle. I want to get it. I haven't done it yet, but I'll get it so when you come back here, it'll be at the percentage where you left it. Right now, it just resets to 100. All right, so 200 was too much. So let's change it up a bit. Let's go for like, I don't know, 160%. Still pretty high. Let's try it. All right, cool. She can afford it, but she'll have to skip getting ice cream. Oh no. Well, sucks to be you. We need money for our own ice cream, right? All right, she wants to buy a bracelet. So let's go over to our accessories. We've only got one, and yeah. So let's do something a little crazy. Let's just mark it up 999% and see what happens. So she wasn't happy about that. So yeah, you can that second chance thing. That's only going to happen if you're within a certain range above her actual budget. If you're, super egregious, they're not even going to give you a second chance. They're just gonna walk out. All right, she wants to sell us this leather cap. All right, cool. And something you may have noticed is depending on, what the value is that you sell it at or buy it at, their dialogue will change. All right, so let's go for like, I don't know, 50% seems like a pretty good number, right? Yeah, cool. Money for ice cream later. Look at that. Look at that. So we completed a cycle there. You can see that the merchant level in my gold has increased on my menu, so that is good. All right, so I don't think there's much else to show at the moment. That is essentially what I've been working on. We've got these things here, but they don't do anything at the moment. In the future, I think we're going to be able to put items on these, so people will pick them. I haven't decided yet whether I want to make it so you notice when they were buying, they could either choose an item, like a specific item at random from the database. So they come up and say, hey, I want to buy I don't know, like a wooden sword. I want an iron sword. Or they could just say, hey, I want to buy a sword. And you could give them any of the swords you have. I haven't decided if I want to allow that yet, or if they have to pick an item that you've placed out if they want a specific item, or they can ask you for a category of an item. That's still something I'm mulling over. But yeah, that's basically it. I won't go on for too long. I just wanted to show off a little more in depth the game and sort of how it all works. So I hope you enjoyed. I will hopefully be posting these semi-regularly because I am working on this quite a bit, and I just want to make sure people know what I'm doing, and hopefully get people excited for this game that's coming out. I need a name for it. Right now I just call it the shop game. So if you have any ideas for what to call it, I'd love to hear your ideas. You can comment down below, and I'll post my socials. I post videos on Twitter, and of course here on YouTube. And yeah, I'm thinking about, if there's people that are interested that want to get involved, maybe setting up a Discord for this project. Would love to have some people on board, especially artists. I am not an artist. I can do almost anything else in this game but art is my weakness. So would love to hear from you. But yeah, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, thanks for checking it out. Bye.